Right now, somewhere on a beach, a baby sea turtle is about to make the most dangerous run of its entire life, and it's only a few minutes old. Out of every 1,000 babies that hatch tonight, scientists estimate only one will survive to adulthood. This is the story of that run, and it starts before the turtle even reaches the ocean. 015 to 040. A mother sea turtle can lay over 100 eggs in a single nest, buried deep in warm sand. Then she leaves, forever. She never comes back to protect them. When the eggs hatch, usually at night, dozens of baby turtles dig their way up through the sand, together, and immediately face their first decision. Which direction is the ocean? They use the natural light reflecting off the water to guide them. But here's the problem. Beachfront lights, cars, and buildings can confuse that instinct completely, sending hatchlings the wrong way, straight toward danger instead of safety. Even the ones heading the right direction aren't safe. Crabs wait at the edge of the dunes. Birds circle overhead, watching for movement in the sand. This entire crossing, sometimes just a few dozen meters, is often called the gauntlet. And most hatchlings that die right here, before they've even touched the water for the first time. But surviving the beach is only step one. Because the moment a hatchling reaches the water, new danger, an entirely different set of predators is waiting. Fish, larger crabs, seabirds diving from above. Scientists call the first 24 hours in open water the most dangerous period of a sea turtle's entire life. More dangerous, statistically, than anything it will face as an adult. And here's something most people don't expect. Newly hatched turtles don't hide on the sea floor. Instead, they swim continuously for nearly 24 to 48 hours straight, heading toward open ocean, using every bit of energy they have, because deeper water means fewer predators. It's a race against exhaustion and being eaten at the exact same time. Here's where it gets stranger. For years, scientists didn't actually know where baby sea turtles went after this swim. They seemed to just vanish for almost a decade. Researchers now call this mysterious period the lost years. Using satellite tags, they eventually discovered that hatchlings drift with ocean currents, often hiding in floating mats of seaweed thousands of kilometers from shore, growing slowly, safely out of sight, until they're large enough to return to coastal waters as young adults. The return, 210 to 245. If a sea turtle survives all of this, the beach, the first 48 hours, the lost years drifting across entire oceans, it can go on to live 50, 70, even over 100 years. And here's the most incredible part. Decades later, female sea turtles return to nest on the exact same beach where they themselves hatched, navigating thousands of kilometers using Earth's magnetic field like an internal compass, something scientists are still working to fully understand. Modern threat, 245 to 315. But today, the odds have gotten even harder. Plastic pollution in the ocean is now one of the leading threats to sea turtles. They often mistake floating plastic bags for jellyfish, one of their favorite foods. Fishing nets, boat strikes, and disappearing nesting beaches due to coastal development have added entirely new dangers that didn't exist when this survival system first evolved millions of years ago. 315 to sow somewhere tonight. Another nest of eggs is hatching. Another few dozen hatchlings are about to make that same run across the sand, into the same dangerous ocean, following the same instincts that have guided this species for over 100 million years. Most won't make it, but the ones that do will spend the next century of their lives quietly carrying forward one of the oldest survival stories in the natural world. If this story surprised you, hit subscribe. Next week, we look at an animal that can regrow its own heart.